Definitely a baby in this because I have so much yet to come. I have a lot of stuff happening, so I'm definitely still the new artist. I'm still the freshman around. The process of writing on Love Lockdown is interesting because I was in the studio working with Mary J. Blige on Strong with Each Tear. When you're in studios like that, like you just don't know who you're gonna run into in the hallways type of thing. So I actually ran into Kanye West in the hallway and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Are you a writer? Are you a singer? I was like, I'm actually a singer and a writer. And he's like, well, I'm working on my album and, you know, when you're done in there, come and see if you can write on some, you know, pop stuff that I'm trying to do right now. And so when I went into the session, this is random, but I went into the session and he gives me a pen and a pad and he's like, well, what would you write to this? And it was a group of us. Kanye, his whole team, and we just all started writing and we just came together and wrote this like super pop, amazing smash. And it also has big drums, batucada drums, which are Brazilian drums, and I'm Brazilian. So keep your love locked down, your love locked down. What it really did was it made me see, you know, how the industry worked. Getting that experience early on showed me that in this industry it's about networking, it's about relationships. I was in the studio with Mary J. Blige, who knew that I would run into Kanye West, and who knew that I would be faced with the opportunity to write for him. And it's about standing up to that challenge and doing it. Mary J. Blige is the matriarch. She's the queen, like she is an icon. So to be signed to her was just more than a compliment, more than anything that I could have ever dreamed of, and it meant the world to me, pretty much. I remember listening to Share My World when I was younger and having my first crushes to, you know, listening to her music and stuff. So it meant everything to me for such a powerful woman to sign me, and that I can, you know, continue on that legacy. And the good thing about Mary and I musically is our music is very different. My music is pop music, and it's pop music with a Latin twist. It's very different than, you know, her R&B soulful, you know, music. But in the end of the day, it's soul. All of the music that we both do is soul music because it comes from inside of us and it comes from a deeper place. So what she's given me as advice is always be yourself, always do what you're comfortable with, and when you do what you're comfortable with, it's going to transcend to everyone else and my fans, and it has. I'm going on tour this summer. It's the Birthday Girl Party Tour. And we make stops on Mary J. Blige's tour and then a back to school tour. So the Birthday Girl Party Tour, it's a party tour bus and we just stop state to state and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I spoke to Mary about the tour when I found out that I'd be opening. I first off thanked her, and then also we talked about her tour is called Liberation, and what we spoke about is she was like, hey Star, I have a tour and I want to call it Liberation. She knows that my album is called Liberation, and to me that was the hugest compliment. I was like, wow, of course. I said, you're giving me the opportunity to put my music into the world and follow you and follow your footsteps and your hard work and see, you know, all the things that you've done over the last 20 years and just, you know, be in your shadow. So of course, calling your tour Liberation is a huge compliment to me, and I'm excited to be a part of it.